morning. Oh yeah, so here we go, back onto another adventure. Today it's going to be the Brecon Beacons Gap ride, quite a famous mountain bike route that has been very well documented on YouTube. Trying to find a bit of time while the weather's still pretty good to get a few wild rides in. So this is going to be the Brecon Beacons Gap, hopefully followed by the Cat's Back or the Black Hill on the way back. Morning guys, thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Thank you, mate.
So it's a bit of a surprise, 7 miles in and I'm still next to the canal. So I guess I'm going to start climbing soon. So far I've done 83 entire feet. So I did think it was going to be a more gentle rise up to the start of this, but there's no rise at all. So I guess the remaining miles are going to be steep up and steep down. We'll find out. So we're now in Talybont. Good morning, hiya. Hi. Everyone's very friendly on this route. extremely friendly. It's all big waves and smiles. Brynmore Tram Road. Here we go. 7.8 miles, very leisurely, 45 minutes as I navigated the town. So I've been going up this for about 400 foot now. This is still the little old tram line that's now almost running next to the Talybont reservoirs. If you were on a gravel bike, like 100% you could do this. But you are going to get bounced around a little bit, even on this mid-travel full sus bike. It's not exactly like riding on cushions. Getting the first real good bit of view here, down over that Talybont reservoir. I've been climbing up this trail. I may have made a slight miscalculation and I'm sort of just heading off, I don't know if you can see that, just to the side of where I should be. It all must all go to the same place, but I might drop down if there's something that looks worthwhile, otherwise I won't bother to lose my height because the good bit's coming up there. You know what, I'm a bit worried that I'm going to miss out on something, so I'm going to dive down there, link up to where I should be, and lose a load of height probably for no reason, but I feel like I might be missing out on a nice view down the bottom. So let's get back en route. Losing quite a lot of height doing this actually, but it's all good. Got very loose slabs here. Good. Oh, it's quite cool little bit of trail in a way though. So I've just dropped straight into some kind of forestry area and they're trimming trees back. Man, I just lost a lot of height there. So you're currently about 12 miles in. I lost pretty much all my height back then. I mean, you can see a stunning reservoir down there. And so I'm halfway through the length of the ride and I've done practically none of the inclination now. It's going well, feeling good, surprisingly good, considering my ride 2 days ago was a 72-mile cross-country marathon. So legs are a bit smashed from that and from last week. Cody Brennan, Gwydir Forest, what else do we do? Pen Macno and Llandegla. Absolutely loving this bike at the moment. So that's the Process 134 mid-travel trail bike. It's getting a lot more use now that I live in Herefordshire, Forest of Dean, just bordering into Wales. Trails are a lot smashier, descents a lot rockier, so this bike is starting to really prove its worth. It's pretty much as it's going to be year round. Just coming out over the top of the valley now into some glorious heat. Perception is a funny thing, because I'm currently about 1,500 foot up and I've only descended about 500, so I've climbed the best part of 1,000 foot gain at the moment from where I started. So there was me thinking I've got a lot further to go up, but actually I am a long way of that up already. I thought I'd lost a hell of a lot when I made my mistake earlier. Just exiting now into a view where they've deforested. Oh wow, this is the best kind of beginner gravel adventure so far. I could definitely have done all of this so far on my, I guess, on a gravel bike or short travel XC bike. Of course we know that the end is going to be fairly smashy. I don't think I'm getting up that, don't worry about that. Absolutely stunning up here. Look at that. So that the climb is done. Lovely place for lunch. Down there, into the descent, and we're going all the way around that ridge, all the way over there, and down to Brecon. Right, dropping in to the gap descent in the Brecon Beacons. There we go. Oh, one hell of a headwind. Wow, this is like, woohoo, really battering. Well, I thought that would be me locked into a descent for a few miles, but seemingly kind of traversing the edge of this at the moment. Wow. I think that's probably most of the descent there. So that's the main descent done. I'm not sure what happens now. I think it might just be going along the roads and back into town. I'm still quite a bit higher than I am when I started, so interested to see how I get down to the bottom. It's pretty good. I mean, I'd say as a climb, it's a pretty beginner version of a wild climb, which is really good on the way down. If you were a beginner, you'd have to take it pretty gentle because it's pretty rocky, little gullies and fly-offs and stuff, but for any seasoned mountain biker, it's a pretty sensible climb and it's a pretty sensible descent. So great version of a first wild ride, I reckon, for a lot of people. Yeah, really good day out. I've done it in about 3 hours, and I stopped for lunch and was taking it really chilled. You could definitely do it in 2 hours if you were going for it on an e-bike. Yeah, I mean, 3 hours, nice easy ride. Good day out, great views. Maybe a bit more treacherous in the wet. I'm joining on one of these mysterious little bridleways for the return down to Brecon. I don't know if it'll be at all interesting. Right, off onto another adventure straight after the ascent of the Brecons, the Gap. I don't know what this route is that I've been given, but it looks like it's going up that in a straight line. Yeah, this is joining me to like a little sheep path here. It's hella steep, getting to it even. I'm not relishing whatever this climb's meant to be now. This feels like the route is an e-bike rider who's done it under mountain bike. It's nearly friggin' vertical. And jumps on for another go. At least if I can do a few bits, I feel like I'm not totally wussing out on it. Out. I know you're going to freak out. There we go. Off you go. Oh, there. How's it going?
Yeah, where are you heading to?
We're just around the top of here. I've already done part of the Brecons today. Just me.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I've done a bit of the Brecons today, and I just hopped here on the way back home. From the Hay Bluff car park down the bottom, so it's a bit vertical. No, right road up here.
Yeah, but you can't ride up.
There is one bit that I couldn't quite ride, but the rest of it was all on sheet track. Yes.
Because the other one's too steep. You come from the car park at Hay Bluff, have you?
Yeah.
Is ice cream van there today or not?
No.
Oh, just wanted to go that way then. Normally I'd go and have an ice cream.
Okay, yeah, nice.
I thought he's not going to be there today, so I cut back on.
Anyway, you have a lovely evening.
Yeah, nice.
See you around. Okay, shit. This is turning into a adventure. Well, that's a little bit more smashy than my normal thoroughfare. I'm sure the hill coming back up is going to be devastating, isn't it? So that was a descent that went from 0 to 60 in absolutely no seconds whatsoever. Awesome, absolutely awesome ridgeline. I haven't done anything like that in a little while. It really reminds me of my old bike trials days, like hopping over and down stuff. I was pretty pleased I got up everything, and getting down, there's one particular dicey bit where the drop was pretty big from nothing. The rest of it felt pretty good. Really enjoyed smashing around it on a full suspension bike. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I've obviously descended farther than I thought I would, so just got to crawl my way back up on whatever route this is going to be. But yeah, I mean, basically you've done the Black Mountain Ridge, and I didn't know, I thought this was going to be an XC ride I picked up, not a sort of more enduro-y like downhill smash, but that was awesome. Of course now I get to suffer for having such a wacky descent. So I've got another like rocky riverbed climb to go up. So watch what happens when I pedal. So something in that free hub has let go. And the irony is not lost on me. Not on this morning's video from the Gap. I was just saying about how well these super cheap AliExpress hubs have performed. And strangely still enjoying my AliExpress 690 engagement point NG butt hubs. They've done over 1,000 miles now. That experiment's been pretty good so far. Let's see how that works out when it blows up on the top of a mountain or on the way up. But so far very impressed with something that's a cheap experiment. So that's what I get for saying things out loud. But the good news is I'm not too far off the crest of that ridgeline that I just descended. So I'm just going to kind of gently roll my way back down the hill, I think. I'm not going to bother trying to repair the broken link in the chain. I don't know where it's gone. Push up, roll down. Questioning how our Strava guy with a top 10 time of riding up this has potentially done it on something that's not an e-bike. Well, a bit further up this super duper rideable climb. Right, well, I've pushed the bike up from the bottom of that. Obviously I can't even ride it on the flat because it just can you see that? It just spins. So I'm still pushing it even though I'm up on the top, because I need it to start going downhill so I can roll myself back to the car, which fortunately is just down here somewhere. Well, this is getting pretty boring now. I still haven't even crested actually, so still haven't been able to get on the bike and just still been pushing for about, I don't know, what's that, 900 foot out of climbing. Oh man, what a massive fail. It's like the balance bike version of this now. Just pedaling with pushing with my left foot, clipped in on the right, just trying to roll for a bit. Just need a bit more speed. Yes, I can't pedal those. Forgot this traverse and went up and down a bit. Could really have quite a bit of fun on this descent though. Oh, there, thank you. What am I going to do here? So there we go, made it back to the wagon, safe and sound. Not quite the ride I was looking for, but the cat's back. Black Hill, pretty wicked place to ride. Definitely would need to find a better way back up because I'm not a big fan of hiker bike, especially when your rear hub or your cassette, or I'm not sure, I'll have a look in a minute, part of your XD drive system has just gone sort of bang, but it's still ticking along. Weird. Anyway, still a really good ride. Shame about the hiker bike, but just beautiful surroundings. Another completely different style and area of riding. But that's that one day. Brecon Beacons Gap, Cat's Back, Black Hill, really good ride. Now to fix the bike, on to the next one.